Hello and welcome to the 11th experiment of the C++ lab, templates and exceptions. I will begin executing my first program of this experiment. So here I must create a data storage device, basically a stack with the pop and push functions to receive data and pop data. But here I have to throw two exceptions, one for if the capacity is exceeded and if it's an underflow, that is an empty stack. So here I create my size, my stack normally. I'm using nested class, a class range, which I'll be using later on in my program, and a class full, which is throwing the exception for if the arrays, if my stack is full, and the range will be used for an underflow. So here, if you see, uh, here is my first exception where I push the data onto the stack. Now, if my top is greater than equal to max minus 1, my exception will be thrown where the stack is full, and if it's an underflow, that is if my stack is empty and I'm popping an element, then it must print stack is empty. So here I've created the try block. In the try block I have my data which will throw an exception, and this I'll be collecting in the catch block. So let us see how this executes. So first I'll be executing for overflow. So I say 1, my size is 3 here, so I'm entering 4 values and it will give me stack is full and just pop the elements which are in the stack. Now we're going to make a change in the program where I check for an underflow condition. So for that I will be making uh, I will be adjusting my this array to the perfect size, which is 3 elements, but I'll be popping 4 elements, and I'll just comment out these parts of the program. So let's see how this executes. Now when I enter 3 values, it will be popping for 4, and at the 4th value it will give me the stack is empty and exception is thrown. So this is my first experiment, and now let's take a look at the second experiment, which is templates, where I'm required to create a homework class with fields for class name, assignment, and the number of minutes predicted it will take to complete the assignment. I will include functions to set the values, to provide output, and overload the plus operator for the homework objects. Second part of the program is I need to create a function template that adds two values to return their sum, integer and float. I will be trying them for. So let us see how that goes. So this is my program where I'm creating a template, class T. My data members will be class name, assignment, and I'm creating a mins data member here of type T. And as you can see inside the class, I create a function which is return type T. The function is addVal, taking two arguments of type T and is returning the sum. So here is my getData function, and my display function which displays the result of minutes. My homework operator overload where I'm returning the result of addition of the two operators, and my main method I'll be creating two objects of type homework float x and homework float y, and homework of type float r. Finally x.getData, y.getData, r is equal to x plus y, and I will be displaying the output. And here this is for the template function where I'm creating a function passing the integer values, and I'm trying it for double values as well. So let us see how this executes. Now if we enter maths, stats, physics, say Newton, enter mins 32. So it has given me the result as well as the addition of the two int values which we passed as parameters and the double values as well. So the experiment 11 is complete and the output is verified. Thank you.